So I'm Alex DeHaan, and I built this. It was more of just trying to consolidate all my Minecraft stuff into one giant cube. Down here is the Nether. We have the portal going up into their little lair over here, but we have the blaze spawner, a track that they built going through the Nether, and all the great Nether creatures like the ghast, the pigmen, the slimes. And then we go up here to their little they've carved out a little area inside a cave with windows leading into a fortress with all the cave creatures. We have creepers, people mining, and there's a dungeon with a zombie spawner in it as well. And over here is one of the mine shafts, one of the abandoned ones with a skeleton fighting a dude. And built the desert fortress leading into this is supposed to be the interior of a woodland mansion that they've kind of cleared out into a house of sorts. And you can see the exterior of the woodland mansion over here. And then we have the jungle.
What are some of the animals and characters we have in there?
So we have some ocelots, we have some pigs, skeletons. Alex and Steve are the two main characters. And there's some other characters as well, but those are the main ones. And then down here we have the Mushroom Islands. We have a lake with the witch hut going into a swamp. A couple people fishing. That's the end fortress in the background. And then we also have a underwater fortress down here with the Guardian, the Drowner, the Squid, the Pufferfish. And then over here we have the end fortress leading down into the end, where someone's geared up in full diamond armor to fight the Ender Dragon. That's usually the final boss of Minecraft, so to speak. And then we have a wither fighting another dude with a golden apple.
What about these areas here?
Oh, so up here we have the winter biome. We have an igloo with some ice spikes, some polar bears fighting some wraiths. And then some pine trees covered in snow. We have our little railway station, which leads down into the mine with the desert temple in the background. And just cacti. And then up on the top level, we have a village with all the villagers, and the iron golems are the ones protecting the village. We have one giving a little flower to the villager over there. Some endermen stealing some blocks. We have a couple zombies wanting to attack the village. And some farms, like all the good stuff. The Minecraft, the players have kind of taken over the village a little bit and made it their own. And then over here we have another cave where there's some mining going on, like a little bit of a makeshift base going on inside the cave. And then we have someone fighting a charged creeper, which makes a much larger explosion than a regular creeper. And yeah.
So you were able to include so many kind of different areas from the game then?
Yeah, I tried to incorporate as many different areas of the game as I could into a giant 2-foot or 12 square foot area. Yeah.
How did you decide to go with this style of building that instead of kind of laying it all out on one long table?
So I initially had it all laid out, and it was just taking up too much space in my house. So I mean, it's a good problem to have, too much Lego, but decided to just make it go vertical because it's easier to put things in a smaller area that way.
And is everything structurally pretty sound here so that things aren't, crumpling or falling down as you're setting this up?
Yeah, so there's this middle area is pretty solid. There's 5 layers of plates just like built almost essentially solid. There's two areas where I just incorporated so like you can connect the 2 layers. But the vast majority of that is solid, so that way I take the top 2 layers off for transport and set it on the roof of the display case that I put it in. And I just transport it back in that, and then I just put it back in it. The side supports are mostly just for show. Like it's really the interior, like those kind of cross areas in the middle that really support it. and the exterior ones, they generally fall off a lot during transport, and then you just kind of like put them back in. So
It's really neat how the supports kind of match the area that they're in there. So I love the like 1x1 studs here for this pillar.
thank you. Yeah. And I really like I definitely tried to incorporate those and then with the lava going into the water, I put obsidian under the lava and the stone around the lava. I tried to be as close to the Minecraft like canon, so to speak, as possible.
Those are great details. So thanks so much for bringing this out to the show, and thanks for giving us a tour of the build.
Yeah, thanks for having me.